Never again. You look like a kicked puppy, he said, the anger flashing in his blue eyes. I had frozen again. You see, I don't do well with confrontation. I don't remember what grievous offense I had supposedly committed that day. I often felt that one day blurred into the next, as I'm a stay-at-home mom. That's how he liked it. I almost got out twice, in the beginning. Once I fell pregnant, I felt my options were limited. Terrified to be a single mom, I stayed, even fighting for us when he would leave time and again for one selfish cause or another. I raised our child alone, even though he was very much there. Everything fell to me, including using my limited government assistance to pay for everything. I reached my breaking point when he spent nearly my whole check on beer and weed. Something had to be done. This man, this useless waste of flesh, had left his son and I high and dry again. I knew that leaving wasn't an option anymore. He would maneuver his way into full custody. The man could be charming, his words could melt you like butter. I sat lost in thought as he came home one day, dinner forgotten and our son with my parents for the night. I didn't know that he'd had a particularly rough day at work. The eggshells I usually walked upon were non-existent. There was no safe path to navigate this storm. I jumped, startled by the door when he walked in. He immediately looked at me with scorn in his eyes, asking where dinner was while berating and belittling me. I became that puppy. I bowed my head as I prepared his dinner, knowing full well that this would be our last supper one way or another. I took my time preparing a nice roast. I even ground the mushrooms so they wouldn't make the gravy lumpy. Dinner was finally prepared, and we sat down to a feast of London broil, roasted carrots, garlic mashed potatoes, gravy, and buttery biscuits. We sat silently, only the clinking of silverware on plates could be heard. I nearly choked when he spoke to me. "What the hell did you put in the gravy this time?" he demanded. "The usual. I just tweaked it a little," I said. He began gasping for air and grabbing at his throat. "I added a mushroom for every broken bone you've given me. I'm sure 26 will do the job. I'm not sure where your EpiPen ran off to."